Happy Sentinels Tuesday, everybody. Today we're heading back into Oblivaeon territory. Now that Oblivaeon mode is out on the digital app, I find that, honestly, I don't like it that much. It's okay if you want a challenge and you're playing it, solo on the digital app so you don't have to deal with any of the bookkeeping yourself, but actually trying to play it with people, it's long, it's fiddly, you can't lose quickly, and given the amount of in-capping that happens, it takes away one of the more fun parts of the game, which is sitting down with a character you like and going, I'm going to be this character for this fight. You just don't get to do that. I don't enjoy it. Luckily, Adelphophage, along with a few other people, have been working on ways to shorten the Oblivaeon fight and make it more fun. So today we are looking at the Scion's Assault scenario created by Adelphophage and available on his archives. There's a whole bunch of rules to front end. I'm going to start by saying that if you get this from Adelphophage's archives, the bag that contains the scenario cards has, I believe, everything that you need, as long as you know how battle zones work. I'm using it in the Oblivaeon DLC just because it's got enough table space. If I try using the regular Sentinels one, there's not quite enough room to set things up. So, the scenario says, set up 2 battle zones as detailed in the Oblivaeon rulebook, set up the Scion Reserve, and I should note that you don't actually need the Scion Reserve card. The rules printed on it are superseded by the scenario rules, so if you were, say, printing this out for yourself to use on the tabletop, I would suggest using either this card or the Oblivaeon character card as your Scion Reserve. Remove Shattering Blow from the mission deck and set it up. Set the Aeon Man deck. You do not need the Oblivaeon deck for this scenario. Give each player an Oblivaeon Hero Rules card. We'll take a look at that real quick. At the start of your turn, you may do any of the following in any order. Redeploy, move to the other battle zone, and Last Gasp. Activate any number of incapacitated effects on a hero card in your play area in any order, then remove that card from the game. So this is a lot different from regular Oblivaeon. On the back, when all of your heroes are incapacitated, do the following. Remove all missions in your play area, deck, or hand from the game. Remove all of your non-character cards in your deck from the game as normal. Add 2 tokens to the Inevitable Destruction card. And then at the start of your turn, if you have no active heroes, you select a new hero, put their deck and hero card in your play area, draw 4 cards, and you may play an ongoing or equipment card. So the rules tweaks in this scenario are a lot of here's things that the game needs to be better, and here's a few things that we don't want because it's overpowered. The scenario continues. Reveal the bottom 2 cards of the Scion Reserve, put 1 into each battle zone, so we've got Progeny in Battle Zone 1 and Faultless in Battle Zone 2. Discard the top 12 cards of the Scion deck, so that is to make Sanction actually a threat. Put the Oblivaeon character card into play, match the Scion side up, we'll look at him in a moment. Put the Oblivaeon marker in a battle zone of the player's choice, he's in Battle Zone 1. Set the hero decks, then each hero puts their marker in a battle zone of their choice, then flip this card. Let's take a look at Oblivaeon real quick. Scenario. This is not a normal villain. Use with the Scion's Assault scenario. Oblivaeon is not a target, but he can deal damage. So this represents, the fight has come to Earth, and Oblivaeon's present, but he's not really paying attention. So he's a threat, and if we don't take out his Scions, he's going to destroy the world, but he's also not yet seeing that the humans and their heroes are anything that he needs to pay attention to. Start of his turn, if any battle zones have villain targets and no hero targets, add 2 tokens to the Inevitable Destruction card, that he destroys all Aeon Men in his battle zone. When a card will be played from the Oblivaeon deck, instead add a token to the Inevitable Destruction card, and then at the end of his turn, if there are 15 tokens on the Inevitable Destruction card, he flips and we lose. I'll just tell you that right now. The flip side is you lose. So, the flip side of the Scion's Assault. Turn order, and this is true for all of Adelphophage's scenarios. It goes mission turn, hero turns, Oblivaeon, and then Battle Zone 1 Environment Villain, Battle Zone 2 Environment Villain is normal. The mission turn says reveal the top 2 cards of the mission deck. Put up to 1 of them in a hero play area and the rest on the bottom of the mission deck. If War-Torn Landscape is put into play this way, it can't be flipped until after that hero's turn. If a mission card is put into a hero play area during the mission turn, put all other mission cards among that hero's play area, trash, hand, and deck on the bottom of the mission deck. So essentially, everyone can have 1 mission. Ever. I think I have found a couple of loopholes. If you get the Colosseum or if you get Citizen Dawn's Devastating Aurora that go on another person's deck, you can actually get more missions that way, but otherwise, basically you can have a total of H plus 2 missions if you do that. This card counts as the Inevitable Destruction card. Place tokens here. Damage dealt to Rainic Kilvoss is irreducible. When a Scion card is played, if the art on that card matches a Scion in this battle zone, Oblivaeon empowers that Scion. Move Oblivaeon to that battle zone, increase the next damage dealt by that Scion by 8. stage. I've not had this happen often. When a Scion leaves play and flipping Faultless counts as removing them from play, add up the points of each Scion removed from the game as below. If there are at least 9 points, because we're playing with 4 heroes, the heroes win, even if Rainic Kilvoss is in play. Otherwise, if there are less than 2 Scions in the game, play the bottom card of the Scion reserve in the battle zone with the least Scions in it. So the Scions range from 2 to 5 points, Progeny is a 5, Faultless is a 3. So if we beat both of them and one other, we'll win, or we can beat up Faultless and hope to get a couple more for a slightly longer game. So right now, our heroes are Vermin, Skyscraper Extremist, Dr. Medico Malpractice, and Ghost Ops Tango 1. And the way I'm going to play this is whenever a hero dies, I will be picking another hero from that category, which is to say Custom, Sentinels, Oblivaeon, or Cauldron. I will be picking them off my list from, who's been used least, but after this first setup, I'll also be choosing them, as I want them. The big counter is for scenario points, and I think that's everything. Vermin and Skyscraper are in Battle Zone 1, Dr. Medico and Tango 1 are in Battle Zone 2. We begin with the mission tournament. So, let's see, our first 2 missions are Expedition to Atlantis and Great Fortune. Oh, that's really hard to choose. Okay, I'm going to take Great Fortune because that's a lot easier to get. Those are both really good, though. I'm going to put that on Dr. Medico. So at the end of his turn, we can do a thing. Okay, hero turns as normal, and I'm starting with Vermin. He is going to Plague Faultless with this Septic Scars. Plague text is play a card. So power, infect, you may activate a plague text. I will do that and play Durable Rat Beast. Reduce damage dealt to Vermin by plague targets by 1. First time each turn you activate a plague text, you may activate the plague text on a different virus card. And Vermin deals a target 1 toxic damage. Draw a card. Skyscraper's up against Progeny. I don't really want to put a Cortex Hyperstimulator on him because that's going to make him hurt himself. So let's do Linking Incursion. Not helpful. Helpful. Put the Rebounding Debilitator on Progeny, Aggression Modulator in your hand, shuffle, and then I'll hit him for 2, which gets him a token, switch back to normal, and draw a card. I think I'm actually doing this in the wrong order. I think I should start with Skyscraper and go clockwise. Well, whatever. Dr. Medico's turn. Start with Intensive Care. Dr. Medico hits himself for 2. Tango 1 has nothing to heal, but will reduce the next damage dealt to her by 2. Oh wait, this needs to go up there, because that's where Vermin is. So he's actually got 2 tokens now. Oops. Drops 2 cards. I'm not going to use his power yet. Draw a card. At the end of your turn, you may select a card in your hand, shuffle your deck, reveal the top card of your deck. If the revealed card and the selected card share a keyword, play them both, then flip this card. If not, discard them. Let's go ahead with a 1-shot. It's a 1-shot. Okay, so we've got Flare Up. Dr. Medico deals a target 3 energy damage. It's worth noting that Vermin is an Oblivaeon nemesis. Dr. Medico heals 1, that's good. And then Immunization. Ah, shoot. Well, that uses up the Intensive Care damage reduction, but it also makes her immune to damage for a round, that's good. And then flip this card. Reveal the top card of your deck. Each player may play a card that shares a keyword with the revealed card, then put the revealed card into play. From the brink. Oh, that's cool. Everybody can play an ongoing. Healing Pulse. That's important. And she'll play Farsight, because probably going to need that. And then up to 3 targets regain a hit point each. He heals 1. Alright, Tango 1. Let's infiltrate. Oh, I forgot to mention, our environments, Battle Zone 1 is Escape to the House of Mummies because it didn't get fair shakes on its own video. Number 2 is our town because, frankly, I don't have any other custom environments that I was willing to use in this fight. You know what? Let's infiltrate our town. Draw a card, play a card. Perfect Focus, increase our next damage by 3, and then I'll play Damn Good Ground. Tango 1 regains 2 hit points. Back to full. Deal up to 3 targets 1 for projectile damage, and it's irreducible, so his damage reduction doesn't work. Draw 2 cards, put 2 cards from your hand on top of your deck, and draw a card. Okay, so, Obliviaon's turn. No battle zones have villain targets, and no hero targets. There are no Aeon Men for him to destroy. He adds a token to the Devastation card, and that's it. He's just a countdown timer in this game. Escape to the House of Mummies, Vermin and Skyscraper. I have to keep reminding myself. Time Travel Shenanigans. When this card is played, discard the top card of each other deck. Technically, not the Aeon Men deck. Okay, Progeny. Reality Altered, destroy 2 environment cards, darn. Oblivion is here, so he moves to the other battle zone. Interesting. End of turn, he gets a token and hits the highest for 3. We want him to hit Skyscraper, because then that will be prevented. Fantastic. Battle Zone 2. Bad News Smiles. When this card enters play, reveal cards on the top of the environment deck until an equal list is revealed, put into play, discard the others, and then destroy this card. And hey, look at that. The other one that I revealed was an equal list. It's Party Favor. Starlight Glimmer's not play the top card of the environment deck. And it's Sugar Bell. Here, target with the lowest HP regains a hit point. That is Lucky Break. Alright, mission turn. Final Champion or Nature's Compulsion. Let's do Final Champion. no one in the game currently is going to need that. So, okay, I know what we'll do with him. Alright, so, yeah, doing Skyscraper first. Alright, you know what? Forget it. Cortex Hyperstimulator. I'm going to play that for my play phase and my power. Load 2 of them up on him. That'll help a bit. And play the bottom card of her deck. Undetectable Relinking. Yeah, don't really want to do anything with that, but she's tiny now. Draw a card. Vermin is going to move to Battle Zone 2. Okay, we are going to Plague Party Favor. Plague text on this says the target next to this card deals each target in this play area 1 melee damage. And then he will use his power. Activated Plague text. We use this one first. He hits himself and Sugar Bell. And then we used a Plague text, so we can activate a Plague text on a different virus card. That'll be the one that lets us play a card. Fatal Strain. Destroy a plague non-character target with 5 or less HP. That'll be Party Favor. Activate this card's Plague text and destroy this card. I guess, actually, he hits Sugar Bell for 1 more. I can play a card. Yeah, why not? Vicious Frenzy. Vermin deals each non-hero target 1 melee damage and each plague target 1 toxic damage. So he hits her, and he hits Faultless, and he hits Faultless again, and I can draw a card. That's good. Kind of need that. And then he'll hit Faultless for 1 toxic damage and draw a card. And at the end of his turn, there are 3 hero targets here and 2 non-hero targets. So this mission flips, and we get Cursor. So he's tanking now. Yeah, Skyscraper will be fine by herself. Dr. Medico is going to play Experimental Medicine. Oh, you know, I actually forgot to do the villain turn in Battle Zone 2 last round. Oops. Shoot. I always do that. 3 Radiant, 1 Infernal. Okay, yeah, so at least do that. Alright, Experimental Medicine. And then I'm going to activate Red Right Hand. Draw a card. End of turn. Reveal the top card of his deck. Regeneration. Oh, that's really cool. That's extremely cool. Everybody can play an ongoing card. She doesn't have any. He doesn't have any. Vermin's down here, and he's got one. He can Plague Faultless. Regeneration goes into play. Up to 3 targets regain 2 HP each, except that becomes 2 energy damage. So he's just going to hit Faultless 3 times for 1, because that's all reduced. Oh wait, except it's irreducible, so he hits Faultless a whole bunch. And that's it. And then at the end of his turn, he heals 3 and hits Faultless for 3. Okay, that'll be great. Tango 1 is going to stick right here with the Healin' Man. Let's infiltrate. Draw a card. Yeah, let's play Sonic Suppression, so Faultless can't deal damage. And then do some card doodling. Oh, hey, that's good. Yeah, that's real good. Battle Zone 1, Past Selves. Okay, so that doesn't happen until the start of the next environment, assuming it's still there. Progeny does not have enough tokens to flip, so he plays a card. Scatter Slaughter deals the hero target the highest HP 4 energy damage, and the hero target the lowest HP 3 projectile damage. So that's 4, 3, 2, and then 3 more. End of turn, he gets a token, hits her for 4, and then he hits himself for 1 and 1, which means he gets another token. But hey, I'm doing damage to him. Alright, our town plays Night Glider. End of the environment turn, Starlight Glimmer is not in play. She deals the villain target the lowest HP 1 sonic damage. So, hero target with the lowest HP is Cursor. Unfortunately, she can't heal, so Dr. Medico doesn't get to deal damage, but Night Glider will hit Faultless for 1. Start of his turn, each hero target deals itself 1 psychic damage. Will prevent Cursor's damage. Oh right, and he should have healed 3 and hit Faultless. And at the end of Tango 1's turn as well. Scion deals no damage. Each hero dealt damage this way destroys no cards. Fantastic. And then he deals no damage. That's real good. I like that. Oh, and I think I forgot to do Oblivaeon's turn, so we get another Devastation token. Alright, mission turn. You can see how this is going to go. Ooh, the Chronoist. Oh, yeah, I'd rather have the Chronoist than check out his hairdryer. Just because it'll be easier to get. We're going to get that to Skyscraper, and she is going to move to Battle Zone 2. So everybody's here now. Big old time. Colossal Left Hook to Embiggen. Hit him for 3. Discard the Micro Assembler. I'll put the Aggression Modulator on Night Glider. That'll be cool. And then she's going to destroy Sugar Bell and throw her at Faultless for 3 damage. Draw a card. Alright, and then at the end of her turn, each player may discard any number of cards, shuffle any number of hero trash piles into their decks. At least 12 cards are shuffled in decks this way. Flip this card. So we've got 6, 10, 13, 15. Okay, so we'll do everybody but Dr. Medico, because there's no real reason for him to do it. Alright, that was a whole bunch of cards. She gets the Chronoist. You and one other player may each play a card. If neither of you do, this card deals a target 3 melee and 3 energy damage. Is anybody in need of playing a card right now? Actually, yeah. Okay, she's going to play Rest and Recover. Go back to normal. Dr. Medico deals a damage. She draws a card. And then Dr. Medico is going to play Positive Prognosis. Dr. Medico deals himself 1 energy damage. Each player may draw a card. Each hero character card regains a hit point. And no, remember, the rewards are not hero character cards, but that's still going to be 8 more damage at Faultless. And more importantly, lots of card draws because we're running low. And that is enough to flip Faultless. So, a bunch of stuff happens. He flips, and he goes up to 10 HP. That target would leave play, so activate this card's Plague Text. Vermin regains 2 HP, except he can't. Dr. Medico, is going to hit Night Glider, I guess. Okay, Faultless was worth 3 points. There are less than 2 Scions in the game, so we get the next Scion. Oh, actually, we can throw Dr. Medico's damage at whoever the Scion happens to be. It's Nixius. He's worth 2. So if we kill him in Progeny, we'll be good. He'll take 2 damage, from Dr. Medico. And I think we'll have probably Dr. Medico and Vermin move back over to Battle Zone 1. And then at the end of Skyscraper's turn, Dr. Medico heals, by which I mean he deals Nixius 3 damage. Okay, Vermin is taking a hike. He's got plagues up here, so that'll be fine. Creeping Infestation. We're going to play that on Progeny, which destroys plague on him. I get to activate its Plague Text and play a card. Vermin deals each non-hero target 1 melee damage, and then deals each plague target 1 toxic damage. So he'll hit him twice. That's a token, unfortunately. And then because I activated the text, I can activate another one, and the one on that one is draw a card. And I get to draw a card because I played that card. Power. He will activate the power to draw a card, hit Progeny for 1, and draw a card. And now he's back up to a full hand. And that's great. At the end of his turn... Oh yeah, that's right, Dr. Medico's not in the same battle zone, so he doesn't get to deal damage. Start of your turn, draw 2 cards, use a power, and destroy this card. You have to be careful with regeneration and malpractice Dr. Medico, because you can get stuck in using Red Right Hand for quite a while. But we'll use Healing Pulse. He'll hit himself for 2, and do 3 and 3 damage, and then regeneration goes away. That was really cool, though. Alright, so we're still Red Right Handing it, and he hits himself for 2 at the start of his turn. Intensive Care. Hits himself for 2, he gets to do 3 damage to Nixius, because he's just a badass. And we'll reduce next damage dealt to Skyscraper. Draw 2 cards. And then he's going to skip his power, so that Red Right Hand will wear off. Draw a card. Red Right Hand wears off. Reveal the top card of his deck. Everybody but Vermin can play a 1-shot. I guess I'm going to play another Doctor's Orders. Dr. Medico deals himself 1 energy damage. Hero character card other than Dr. Medico regains 2 HP, and they can use a power, so we'll heal Skyscraper. Have her play... Oh yeah, let's play a Compulsion Canister on Night Glider. She hits herself for 2, and she hits Nixius for 3. Yeah, he's going to run away to the other battle zone if we're not careful. And then play the bottom card of her deck. Thorathian Monolith. Oh, that's good. That's actually real good. Alright, 1 shot. She doesn't have any. 1 shot. Yeah, we'll Colossal Left Hook and hit Nixius for 3, and not worry about playing another card because she doesn't have any. And then he gets to play this other Doctor's Orders, so he hits himself for nothing. Or no, he hits Skyscraper for 1 because she's redirecting the damage, then he heals her for 3, and now she can use a power, so we'll take out Night Glider, even though she's been helpful, and do 3 damage to Nixius. He's almost dead. That's really great. And that's Dr. Medico's turn. Tango 1 is going to get her sniper rifle because, yeah, and just ping Nixius for 2 and draw a card. So close, he's going to leave. Start of the environment turn. The end of turn effect on each villain card triggers. So, Progeny gets a token. He hits Vermin for 7 energy damage, reduced to 5, reduced to 4, I think? Yeah, because he's plagued, reduced to nothing because of Cursor. That's great. Then each player may use a power they used in their most recent turn, then destroy this card. So he will draw a card and hit Progeny twice, gives him another token, which is a bad thing, but I guess I don't care. Alright, and we get the Executioner. This card deals lowest HP hero target 3 melee damage. Hit Vermin, or actually I hit Cursor, and we're good. Okay, Progeny flips. How terrible. X on this card is the number of tokens on this card. Reduce damage dealt to this card by X. Oh, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt a lot. Okay, he plays a card. Scatter Slaughter. He hits the highest for 4 energy damage, reduced to 2, reduced to nothing, and the lowest for 3 projectile damage. Cursor's probably not gonna make it through this turn. Darn, I'm sorry that's what got reduced. Okay, he deals the hero target with the lowest HP 7 cold damage. I'm sorry, 8 cold damage. Yep, there goes Cursor. And then the hero target with the second highest, 8 lightning damage. There isn't one. Hero target with the highest HP, 8 fire damage. It's reduced to 7. It hurts a lot. And then we remove a token. So he's going to be hard to kill, and unfortunately, I want to throw Tango 1 at him. Okay, our town. Helen Cave Network. In the start of the environment turn, if she's not in play, play the top card of the environment deck. Okay, cool. Villain turn. Each non-villain target gains 2 HP. That's everybody but Vermin. This card is in the same battle zone as Oblivaeon. Flip it, move it to the other battle zone. That's very unfortunate. It also means he doesn't do anything, and we don't play any cards, and each hero may use a power. Okay, Skyscraper will destroy this card and deal no damage and go back to being normal size. Tango 1 will mess with her cards. Yeah, and Dr. Medico will hit Skyscraper for 2 and then heal everybody for 3. Well, actually, he'll just heal her for 1, essentially. That's fine. Okay, mission turn. Last person without a mission is Tango 1. So we got Orchestrate the Void or Arataki. Yeah, let's do Arataki. That's definitely something Tango 1 can deal with. Alright, we need to move everybody into Battle Zone 1, I think. Yeah. As nice as it is to play with Faultless down here, he can just eat it. Alright, so Skyscraper moves, and that goes away. And I guess she plays Rest and Recover, because it's not like she's got anything else to do. Does she have any links? She does not. Okay, so we play the bottom card of her deck. Undetectable relinking. God damn it. Yeah, no, that's not helpful at all. Draw a card. Does she want to play a card? Oh yeah, she does. Actually, I'm going to have her play Thorathian Monolith, because she's still got the damage reduction, and then Vermin can play something if he's got something to play. Yes, Ravage the System. That's good. Okay, speaking of, Vermin's turn, and he's sticking right where he is. We will put Explosive Contagion on Nixius. Whenever Virus comes into play next to a non-hero target, Vermin deals at target 1 toxic damage. He can almost take him out, almost. Activate a Plague Text. Draw a card. Vermin deals a target 2 toxic damage. He'll hit Nixius. And then he deals a target 1 toxic damage. Draws a card. Dr. Medico is moving. Oh shoot, actually no, I want to leave him there, because otherwise he's going to hit Skyscraper and lose Experimental Medicine, so he hits himself for 2. He's fine, he's got it from the brink. I'm actually going to play Regeneration for reals this time. Tango 1 doesn't need any healing, so he skips his power, draws a card, heals 3, and reveal the top card of his deck. It's an ongoing. Oh, that's cool. She's got an ongoing she'd like to play. Alright, start of her turn, she's moving up here, because she's the one with the irreducible damage. Damn good ground. Heals 2, which she can't deal up to 3 targets, 1 projectile damage each. She'll hit the bird and take out Nixius. Vermin deals a target 2 toxic damage, and he activated a Plague Text, which means he can activate another one and draw a card. When this card is destroyed, flip an objective in each hero play area. We don't... Actually, no, we do have one. So she gets an Arataki immediately. That's great. And then remove him from the game, and he is worth 2 points. So if we kill Progeny, we win. There are less than 2 Scions in the game, so we get Empyreon. Oh, that's fine. He's not a problem. And he's only worth 2, so we can just ignore him. And she hits Progeny for 1, because she can do that. And then she'll hit Progeny for 2, and draw a card. And let's see. Where Tango 1 destroys a card, she may deal a target 1 projectile damage. I don't think that counted, but that's fine. And all damage directed to her is redirected to Arataki and reduced by 1. Fantastic. Okay, so everybody but Dr. Medico is over here now. Caligula. Placed by the hero with the least allies by them. Increased damage dealt by the hero by this by 1. At the end of their turn, this card deals them 2 psychic damage. Yeah, you know what? We'll give him to Tango 1. That is considered a hero target, but maybe, just maybe, something good will happen. Deals the lowest HP hero target 3 melee damage. That's Caligula. He might not stick around very long. Alright, so X on this card is 7 right now. He plays... Oh, and I forgot to... Obliviaon's turn, just to get a token. Wave of Oppression, destroy a non-target environment card. We don't have any. Scion with the lowest HP deals each non-villain target 2 psychic damage. Each player discards a card. They all soak the damage, so we just have to discard. He hits the lowest for X cold damage. Well, that's Caligula, so much for that. But hey, he tanked a big hit for us. He hits the second highest for 7 lightning damage. Okay, no, he's hitting her for 5, 4, 3. That's not bad. And then he hits the highest for 7 lightning, or 7 fire damage, which is reduced to 5. Again, not bad. Remove a token, he hits himself for nothing, and that's it. Our town. Double diamond. Starlight is not in place. This deals the villain target the highest HP 1 cold damage. Oh, damn it. That's Empyreon. And he deals each target 1 energy damage, including Dr. Medico. But he heals 3. Okay. Each non-villain target gains 2 hit points. Faultless plays a card. Certain Finality. Scion with the highest HP deals the hero target with the lowest HP 10 irreducible infernal damage. Wow. Uh-oh. That's lucky break. Nothing was destroyed, so we get a Scion from the other battle zone. Well, I guess everybody's moving back over here next round. Okay, so one player may discard a card to destroy one of the non-character cards if they do neither. This card deals the hero target with the highest HP in that player's play area 5 energy damage. I think he can discard, no problem. And then Progeny does his thing. He hits the lowest for 6, 4 cold damage. Oh, that's bad. the second highest for 6 lightning damage, and that's Lucky Break, and he dies. And then he hits the highest for 6 fire damage, that's Dr. Medico. And then he loses a token, so that's actually a good thing, because that means he's losing more tokens. Okay, mission time. With Lucky Break and Cursor out of the running, I think it's worth trading them out for something else, because I'm not going to get them back. I don't think I have anybody who can do that. I think I'll go with the Bloodstone. Give that to Vermin, and then Cursor goes on the bottom of the mission deck. Thrathian Monolith goes away, and she's moving down here. We can actually abandon Battle Zone 1 completely, and it'll be great. So we have to kill Progeny without also killing Empyreon, because Empyreon's just going to make everything worse. Let's see, okay, yeah, I don't want a Tectonic Chokeslam. Now we have something else to hit. Let's do Unending Affliction, increase toxic damage dealt by Vermin by 1. So we'll activate that to draw a card, and he'll do 2 toxic damage to Hermetic Evolved over here. And then he draws a card. At the end of his turn, this deals each hero target 1 irreducible infernal damage. Any hero character card dealt damage this way deals itself 1 psychic damage. So that's 1 and 1 to him, 1 and 1 to her, 1 to the Chronoist, 1 and 1 to Dr. Medico. And he heals 3. Oh yeah, he also heals 3. Alright, Dr. Medico. Draw 2 cards, use a power to destroy this card. He needs another friggin' power. Hit himself, heal each hero character card for 3. And destroy this. Okay. Let's just play this other From the Brink, because there's no reason not to. Oh yeah, he hits himself for 2. I'm not finding the things that I really need in order to do stuff, though. I'm going to activate Red Right Hand, draw a card, and he'll do 6 damage to the Hermetic. Tango 1 moves over. She's our Progeny killer. Disabling Shot. I can destroy an ongoing card. There aren't any. Tango 1 would deal a target 2 projectile damage. Yep, 2 projectile damage. Unless that would have killed him. Nope. She would need +1. She would need +1 damage to kill him, which would be nice. And then she'll hit Progeny for 2. Escape to the House of Mummies. Unfortunately, gets nothing to do again. Cult Goons. He deals no damage. Who destroys this card? They discard 2 cards. Okay. No villain turn. Oh yeah, let's not forget Oblivaeon. Adds a token. Doodly dee. Our town. Beauty Mark Vault. Increased damage dealt by environment targets to hero targets by 1. That's fine. Double Diamond hits the villain target with the highest HP for no cold damage because it's Progeny. Start this villain turn. Each non-villain target regains 2 hit points. That's 1, 2, 3. Okay, just by healing Chronoist and Skyscraper, that's enough to flip the Hermetic. So, Vermin gets the Bloodstone. At the end of your turn, discard a card. When your hero be incapacitated, restore them to their max HP, then destroy this card. This card is destroyed. Each hero target regains 6 HP. Oh, that's really awesome. Oh yeah, damage dealt by Dr. Medico is irreducible. So, okay, damage dealt to Progeny. 2, 4. 4 more damage. Certain Finality. Scion with highest HP. Progeny deals hero target lowest HP. 10 irreducible infernal damage. Think that's the Chronoist. Yeah, just barely. No targets are destroyed this way, there are no Scions to move. Empyreon makes somebody discard a card. I think actually Dr. Medico can do that. Progeny does his thing, so first he kills the Chronoist. Yeah, doing just enough damage. That's unfortunate. I'll have to replace him. The second highest for 5. That's Tango 1, so it goes to Artaki. And then he hits the highest for 5, and that's Skyscraper, and loses a token. Can't deal himself any damage. Okay, missions. Ooh, a Brother's Sacrifice. Yeah, we'll put that on Skyscraper, and Chronos goes at the bottom. Okay, Skyscraper. Really doesn't have anything to do. Let's see what I can get for links. That would actually be helpful. But, oh, hey, Rebounding Debilitator, Rebounding Debilitator. I will put both of those on Progeny. Shuffle. And then she will hit Progeny for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 irreducible toxic damage, and she will destroy a link so she can stay small, draw a card. End of her turn, each hero may deal himself 2 psychic damage. Whenever a hero takes damage this way, add a token to this card. We need 6 tokens to flip that. That's fine. Everybody can take 2 damage. Actually, everybody but Tango can do it because her damage would be redirected to Arataki and not count. But that's fine. Vermin. Lingering Contamination. At the start of your turn, you may destroy this card. If you do, search your deck or trash for virus. Put it into play. Search your deck this way. Shuffle it. Yeah, the problem is he can't hit anything. Alright, well, he's just going to use his power to draw a card and draw a card. At the end of his turn, he has to discard a card. Done. Dr. Medico hits himself for 2. He's going to play Regeneration. And then he'll hit himself for 2 and do... Damn it, Tango 1 being at full is very inconvenient. But he can do 4 damage to Progeny. That's fine. I'm sorry, 6 damage to Progeny. Draw a card. Red Right Hand wears off. He'll heal himself, and everybody who isn't Tango 1, and then he heals 3. Okay, Tango 1's got very little to do. Ghost Reactor, and she'll hit Progeny for 2, and draw a card. Escape to the House of Mummies sits here, churning away. Sigmund Freud. That's really interesting, because there are no heroes to place this next to, so he just sits there. Oh yeah, let's see. and that hits him for 3. That's it. That's all that happens there. Oh, right, Oblivaeon. I keep forgetting Oblivaeon. It's very easy to do. Token. Our town. Equalization Chamber. When a non-environment target would deal damage, reduce that damage to 1. Start the environment turn, the player may choose to play the top card of the environment deck. If the card owners play this way, destroy this card. He hits the highest for Al. Actually, he hits Empyreon. That's not helpful. Thanks a lot. He hits everything for 1. Then Dr. Medico heals. Well, at least Arataki and Tango 1 suck it. So nobody can deal more than 1 damage. I like this. Each non-villain target regains 2 hit points, so that heals double diamond. Oh right, we're actually healing because Red Right Hand wore off. That's fine. I'm not complaining. Oh, Faultless is so great. Scion with the lowest HP, that can be whoever I want, deals to 2 hero targets with the highest HP 1 psychic damage each. Each hero dealt damage this way destroys one of their non-character cards. I don't think it matters who deals the damage. So that hits Tango 1 for nothing, and it hits Skyscraper. So she'll just drop this link, that's fine. Okay, this will be an interesting turn. Discard a card to take 1 damage. I think Tango 1 will take no damage. And then Progeny hits the lowest for 1, the second highest for 1, and the highest for 1. Alright, the lowest is Dr. Medico. The second highest is Skyscraper, and the highest is Tango 1, who soaks it. And then Dr. Medico heals 3. Alright, he healed 3 at the end of Oblivion's turn. He's almost back to full. Hooray. Oh yeah, each hero may use a power. Yeah, I'm going to hit Progeny for 5 irreducible damage. Tango 1 will hit him for 2 irreducible damage. Vermin will draw a card. Yeah, he's trying. Dr. Medico will hit himself for 2 and heal everybody for 3. Mission turn. Citizen Storm in a war-torn landscape. I don't think I want to deal with either one of those right now. Skyscraper. I can get big and take out the Equalization Chamber. Or I can stay small and deal damage to Progeny. I think it's actually more important that I deal damage to Progeny because everybody who's not dealing irreducible damage anyway is not dealing damage to him. So she skips her play phase, she hits him for 5. I'm going to drop a Cortex Hyper Stimulator and draw a card. Oh yeah, and then everybody hits yourself for 2. Dr. Medico heals 3, and we flip a Brother Sacrifice. Oh, and that'll protect any hero target. Fantastic. Vermin. Symptomatic Nightmare. Activate the Plague Test on up to 2 different virus cards and play it. I'll draw a card. And then draw up 2 cards. That's pretty great. And then activate a Plague Text to draw a card, deal no damage, draw a card, and discard a card. If I could up Tango 1's damage, that would be really helpful. Oh, she's got critical hit. Fuck yeah. Alright. Dr. Medico heals 3, hits himself for 2, draws 2 cards, hits himself for 2, heals everybody else for 3, and we're done. Yeah, Prescription Strength. He will activate Red Right Hand, draw a card, and he does have 3 targets to heal, so that's 6 damage to Progeny. We're real close. Start of Tango 1's turn. Destroy this card. Well, I can't actually heal her, so he won't deal any damage, but that's a +1 damage to her. That's good. She needs to do 8 damage. I don't think she can. Critical hit, and then she will use the Sniper Rifle, flip a card. It is not critical. Damn it. Hit him for 3, excuse me, and draw. Woof. Okay, start of the environment turn. The Cult Goons take out poor Sigmund Freud. And we get the Hall of Sorrows. Cliché. Hero destroys his card shuffled in the environment deck. At the end of the environment turn, discard cards in the environment deck until you discard a Pyramid Cult card. If the environment deck is ever empty, this card deals each hero target 4 melee damage, then destroy this card. So that's fine. Executioner has nothing to do. Let's discard some cards. That's Pyramid Cult. Okay, oh yeah, Oblivaeon. Added a thing. Our town. Burlap Cloak. Most equipment cards in play. Does anybody have equipment? Oh yeah, she does. She cannot use powers on her equipment cards. How terrible. Double Diamond helpfully smacks Empyreon, so we all take 1 damage. I really should plague Empyreon, because then I wouldn't have to worry about that bullshit. Tango 1 soaks it. I think we're going to win right now. Each non-villain target gains 2 HP, so that's 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 irreducible energy damage at Progeny, 5 points, and we win! And we didn't lose a single hero. So, normally this would be where I talk about the game and so forth, but there's actually something interesting on this scenario. If you flip it back over, oh, and just so you can see it, here's the back of Oblivion. Everybody loses. So in the bottom left here it says campaign rules start. This is the first scenario in the campaign, no special rules. Campaign rules end. Any Scions in play are returned to the Scion Reserve. Mission cards not removed from the game are returned to the mission deck. Any incapacitated heroes in play are removed from the game. Play the end as 9 next. So I think, since I was planning on checking out the other scenarios in the future, I will actually run this as a campaign. I'll go ahead and save this game so I can pick up where I left off, and I don't know what will be in store for the heroes next time, but we'll find out then. So, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. As always, Tabletop Simulator, the Reaver's Oblivion DLC, Adult Phages Archives, Still Monstrous Menagerie, and Walker's Workbench are not licensed Creative Games products. Please support the official release and save. And flip.